Chrome, any way to assign sticky window name? (2020) update. This is a sub-question of a bigger problem I had throughout the years: how to efficiently manage many Chrome windows and AMP tabs. I'll post another separate question soon to try and address this, and we'll link to it here. Typically I use about 10 different browser windows, always on. I'd like to have a way to set sticky window names so that I can locate one I'm looking for quickly when switching, using keyboard shortcut or from the drop-down window menu. For example, Dev documentation, social sites, Google Drive, other stuff, etc. Because now, Chrome displays the current window title of the given web page, which is obviously ever-changing, depending on that window's currently active tab. I just found a hack, a bookmarklet with which I can assign a custom name to the current tab. But then it breaks if I change the active tab in that window and forget to set it back. So I'd like a better solution, an extension I guess, but haven't found so far. Or perhaps some kind of visual hint to customize that window's border color, etc. So in essence a way to customize the current window, although then that's perhaps less obvious than changing the title directly. Here's some additional info. I switched back to Windows and still trying to tailor that perfect browser experience smile. SSB equals single site browser.
Chromium finally let you give each window a separated and fixed name. I'm on Canary channel. 1. Open Chrome // flag/. 2. Search and enable window naming. 3. Restart Chrome. 4. Right-click blank area of tab area not on tab, and select name window. I prefer this than tab group feature.
(2020) update. This answer was mostly Mac related. I don't think it's much worth the trouble today. SSB are multiple independent browser instances, clones. There are simple workarounds. Some ideas. Having multiple Chrome profiles, with a Google account for each if you want to use the sync feature to sync tabs, extensions, bookmarks, history, settings, etc. Using extensions such as Tab Manager Plus, perhaps the best interface so far and allows to name windows. Opens in its own floating pop-up, can be 100% controlled keyboard only, clearly organized in AMP, accessible UI. Spaces. Mentioned by Dad Driver. Quite simple but does the job mostly, allows to name windows, spaces, and switch tabs quickly. Tably search and switch to desired tabs. Cursor is another one. Feature rich but UI is not ideal I find, opens in another tab. SSBs perhaps have their place for developers. Power users are special cases but mostly overkill for most. Each have their pros, cons, and perhaps deserve a better review than just this name dropping. I'll try to do that when I get a chance, perhaps as a new question since this regroups a bunch of concerns together to improve the many windows and AMP tabs management. Addendum. The solution I use to make Chrome-based SSBs is called Epichrome. On Windows there must be equivalents for sure. I have about 5 different SSBs running all the time, along with Chrome. Works great. On extension I added in the mix to most of my SSBs is Grade Suspender, which automatically suspends tabs when inactive, customizable. So inactive SSBs resources get freed even when I probably have 30 to 40 tabs open at all times permanently. Later this year. Okay, I found a way to make SSBs, single site browsers, with Chrome, so I essentially now have a few apps for those sticky sites I use often. Mail, Maps, Drive, etc. This allows them to behave like normal apps, so I can give them a custom name, icon, and can switch easily back and forth between open windows. Not only that, it's possible to create some custom URL rules. For example, always open all links starting with maps.google.com and maps SSB, etc. Hence it's still a big hack overall, but it feels like the best solution. Still, it becomes a bit more work then, as each SSB essentially becomes another browser instance, with its own favorites, extensions, etc. So it consumes a bit more resources, I guess, than when opened on one single browser, but that is a small drawback in the big picture. Earlier this year, okay, I've used Chrome for a few months now. I tried various workarounds for this. It seems you can't assign a sticky window name easily as I wanted, which would also change the window's name under the window menu list, right next to help. So, 2 decent workarounds I found. Either 1. Create a bookmarklet with following code. With this you can assign any name you want. Only drawbacks: this just temporarily replaced the NLT, title, and GT, HTML tag. So this will get replaced as soon as you reload the page or navigate elsewhere. What I did for a while was just create a placeholder simple HTML page with my own desired title. Two, buy an extension called Tabs Outliner. Great extension which allows to easily manage tabs in Windows, assign sticky names to windows, tabs, even notes and separators, reorder things, etc. Although this info is only visible via the extensions manager window. But also, this extension is a great tool to manage endless sets of windows and AMP tabs, kill them and later reload them. To keep resource usage low and have some kind of in-between workspace for things which you will read later. Hence this almost sounds like a commercial, but anyway, try it for yourself. In the end, this is the best workaround for managing Windows in Chrome I've found so far, and for this question.
Spaces is Chrome extension that lets one turn browser windows into manageable workspaces.
The best I've come up with is to use a data column, URI in a new tab, specifically. It doesn't meet your requirement of changing the name in the taskbar though. The suggestion in another about the taskbar renamer utility seems like a complementary approach. You can set up a custom Chrome search engine with a short keyword, like the letter T, to make this more convenient. This is better than a bookmarklet because it will survive restarts and supports Ctrl+Shift+T. This is how I use this technique. In a window with lots of related tabs, I create a new tab. In the address bar, press T, tab. Type the desired name, press enter. Slide the tab all the way to the left.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.